Now with Nicole, she's going to show you a great time. この席まで詰めてお座りいただきます。また、このスタジオツアーの最中、
You're about to go behind the scenes of one of the biggest and busiest movie studios in the world.
But before you head off on your Hollywood adventure, let's bring you up to speed on what's been filming on the Universal lot as of late.
All right, well... is any vehicle on a set that is seen by the camera. Some of these vehicles have become just as famous as the stars who've driven them. They've also grown to be bigger, badder, and faster as audiences have embraced their need for speed. Bigger, badder, and faster. It doesn't get much more so than in our Fast and the Furious films. Most recent one, Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift.
Fast and the Furious.
Movie makers rely on our picture cars to really supercharge their films. Adding just the right vehicle can make or break a big action blockbuster, and that's especially true with full throttle films like The Fast and the Furious. Combining motion control technology and computer effects can make nearly impossible scenarios come to life on the big screen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Special Effects Stages 55 here. As you can see, it's decked out Tokyo style. And you're about to see how all these effects I've been talking about come to work, since our special effects team has been hard at work decorating the set and getting our picture cars ready for today's test run.
Clear on the set.
You got any other moves? Yes, to the man known as Michael Crichton. He was a very young lad, and Michael Crichton actually wrote the Jurassic Park book. So there you go, kind of an interesting thing. Now, wait a minute, what's that? Oh no! Watch out back there! Raptors, gotta get you wet. Alright, there's been rumors about a Jurassic Park 4 roaring to life circulating. We don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see. You know, weather effects played a crucial role in the Jurassic Park films, and creating different weather effects for the big and small screen can be a very challenge. You guys know him and love him from the Today Show, Mr. Al Roker.
Hi everybody, here's today's forecast for the Universal backlot. It's going to be sunny and dry in 6 Points, Texas. Cool and cloudy in Little Europe. Expect snow and sleet on New York Street, and we've got a high chance of fog and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Isla Nublar. That's your forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the lot.
Well, let's just see here. I wouldn't worry about that thing on the screen. Sorry, guys. This is just a little area where we're going to show you some weather effects. We call this area Old Mexico, by the way. Now, that lightning you see is created by extremely intense light fixtures, which generate up to 250,000 watts of power. You can hear some thunder that was coming from speakers surrounding us, hiding behind the walls. Now, as far as rain goes, well, if we want to create rain, we use an extremely high-tech device called sprinklers. Very simple. Actually, you just shoot the water straight up in the air, and it falls naturally to the ground like rain. And if you can't see the actual sprinklers when you put the camera in the right spot, it really does look like there's rain falling from the sky. So, if I take a picture of this rain, do it quickly though, because the rain doesn't last very long here. Can't take too much of this stuff here. And things like flash floods, and it says directly for the trail, watch out! That flash flood is actually the result of thousands of gallons of recycled water held in large tanks at the top of the hill. Old Mexico's been featured in. We'll have another quiet zone later on in the tour for Ghost. We'll have another quiet zone later on in the tour for Ghost Whisperer and for Desperate Housewives. I'll tell you about that when we get there. These are our Western sets, in case you hadn't noticed. Let's take a look at some of our Western stars who appeared on these streets.
You're just going to stir things up here. You bet I am.
How dare you hit that man?
He got used to being called John or the Duke. After all, he played 37 characters named John, 7 named the Duke, and none named Marion. Right up here after your left, you're going to see a strange-looking contraption. It is called our underwater tank, and we shoot underwater scenes in there. Logically, right? Now take a look. See, there's some hatches on the outside of the tank that allow the crew, the director, and the camera to stay dry as they shoot from them using that tank. It's been used for TV shows like Fear Factor and Alias, and all kinds of movies like this one.
I found the snake!
Dragnet with Tom Hanks. Yes. And now we're going to take you down part of New York.
But it's doubled as more cities and more time periods and more movies and more commercials and more music videos than any other spot in the world. You can shoot a scene in any city you need to and still make it back to your Malibu beach house in time for your private Pilates workout with an avocado rub or whatever you're into. Good?
All right, I'm going to interrupt Whoopi now because, folks, we are now taking you inside one of our sound stages. We have arranged it so that you guys can see a demonstration of a scene we're working on for a big production here. Now, fortunately, I can't tell you too much about the film. Can't tell you the name of it or anything. But I will say it does feature one of the biggest stars here in Hollywood. Oh, they are rehearsing their lines, so I'll get off the mic. Here we go.
Destruction continues east, causing thousands to flee their homes.